What's up, YouTube? It's MadFox13 coming at you with another YouTube video. And today we're going to be switching out the Kawasaki Ninja 300 stock fairings with the aftermarket fairings that I showed in my last video. And that's what they look like. And also too, in this video we're going to show you how to actually remove the fairings and what all you're going to need to do and what tools you're going to need. First off, it's always good to have a stand to put your bike up on, and the tools that you're going to need for this are a screwdriver, Allen wrenches, and a wrench. But instead of a regular Allen wrench, I always use one of these instead that's got more than one on there and stuff, and I don't have to look through my tools. So here we go. First, we're going to start. You have to take off these ones right here first. Now, after you get the screw or bolt that's on yours out, you just grab onto this and you just pull. Be gentle though, because even the stock ones can break just easy. All you have to do is just keep on pulling until it pops out. And there you go. That is your first part of your fairings that you've taken off. But the best thing to do is to always go, and it's so you don't lose, so you always know where the screw goes, and so you don't lose it, you just put it back inside of the hole. And now we're going to do the other side too, the same way. Okay, now after you get those two parts of your fairings off, what you want to do is that screw right there, and there's two of those. There's one on that side and one on this side. And you have to remove those to take off the seat. So, here we go. Now, after you get those off, you want to take off your seat. Pull back onto it. Sometimes the seats can be difficult. And you want to go and you want to just set the seat down. But instead of doing like those parts, what you want to do with the screws you've taken off, you want to take them and just put them back in those holes instead. Sometimes they don't want to screw in, but... And then what's next is you want to take your seat off, which, you know, I've already unlocked mine. And you want to set it down so it won't get dirty. I just lay it on top of the other seat. And you're going to have these little top and knobs right here. What you want to do with those is you want to go and you want to take a small Allen wrench that's really small, and what you want to do is you just want to go and you want to push it in. Then once you push it in, you just pull that out, and there you go. Then for this next part, you can't just lift up onto it. You have to put your finger up on, hold the part, and push as hard as you can up. Sometimes it'll get stuck a little, but hold on, let me try something. Sometimes it wants to be difficult, these type of screws do, so best thing to always do is just go. But if you can't get that up, then just take your Allen wrench and undo this. One. This thing always wants to be difficult though. So there you go, got that off. But you want to be gentle, you do not want to break these. I mean, if you're planning on keeping the old fairings just in case, make sure that you do not damage them. Okay, now after you get those off, you're going to have to take all these little rubber grip deals that's onto them, and you're going to want to take them and pull them out because you're going to have to put them on the new fairings. Alright, now after you get done doing with that right there, taking the rubber grommets all off and stuff and switching them to the new fairings, what you want to do is take this off right here, but be gentle not to break it or damage it. Make sure the grommets don't pop off. So okay, now what you want to do next is you want to go and you want to take, there's a little deal right there, and there's one that's inside there too. It's hard to see because it's dark in there. But all you do is just reach behind there and just gently just pop that one, pop it out. Sometimes you got to use a flathead screwdriver for these, but just pop it loose. With this one right here, what you want to do is go in. There's a little edge right here. Okay, after you get those two out, then what you want to do next after that is you want to take your Allen wrench or your Allen wrenches, whatever you're using, and you're going to want to remove that one, and that one. Alright, now after you get that piece off right there, that's that piece now. So what you want to do is the same as the others. Put the screws right the same place where you got them out of, so you don't forget. And you want to do the same to the other side by just pulling it off, but you want to be gentle to pull when you're pulling the parts off. Okay, then after you get that piece off right there, what you want to do is start by taking off that screw and that bolt right there. Okay, now you should be right to here, and whenever you pull this off, like I said before, you pull it off slowly so you do not break nothing. Then what you want to do is do the same thing to the other side. Okay, now you want to take your flathead screwdriver and you want to take it to that bolt right there, and you want to go and take your Allen wrench and get that right there And you want to be gentle when you're doing these things because, like I said before, if you break it and mess it up, you'll never be able to have a spare. So let's get these off. Okay, once you get that side off, what you want to do is make sure you grab this, the turn signal light, and twist it out so you don't have to reach up and unplug it by that, because that is a pain to get loose. So just twist this out. Then you're going to have to take off these right here, and you're going to have to put them on the new fairings. So let's start on to the next side. Okay, after you get the sides all off, you want to go and take a socket wrench or even a wrench and take those off. But before you do that too, take the mirrors off with your Allen wrench. Okay, by now you should be about to right to here. And what you're going to want to do is, after you take off the mirrors and everything, you want to remove this part right here. Like I said, you want to take off this with a socket set or a wrench. So let's get that off. Okay, quick note, when taking this off, you're going to have to use a socket wrench to do with that bolt, because it's hard. The headlights are connected to this piece right here. So let's get this fully off now, since we finally figure out how to fully get it off now. Okay, so far we got half the body kit on. We got the front part on. We got both sides on. But we're still working on to it. And I'm no professional at putting this stuff on. I know you should probably go take this to a professional to do it, but that's why I'm trying to learn how to do things. And I like actually taking things apart and putting them back together. And I've took this bike apart before and put it back together, so, but it takes time and patience. So let's get on to the next step, which we've got to start putting on the one sides. Okay, we got most of the fairings on. Still just got to work on a couple of the tail and the front fender, but we'll leave the front fender for last. Okay, we got the tail put on. Okay, now we got the tail on, we got the sides on. Now all we gotta do is put the front fairing on. And we gotta put the mirrors back on, plus the windshield. Alright, the new windshield's on. And even right where my front and back camera is and stuff, I actually adjusted it much more better. And all I got left is just the front tire fairing. And that's all. Okay, instead of putting the reflector bolts back on, I just used different bolts to use, so it'll make it much more better and easier. And now it's time for the tank. And there we go, all done. And if anybody likes this fairing kit, I'll leave the Amazon deal to where I'll leave the number thing and stuff to where you can pull it up on Amazon if you ever want to order it. But this is the thing about it. The tank cover does not come with the kit. You have to message the seller and ask them to send you a tank cover, but you're gonna have to pay extra for it. But like I said and stuff, and you know, I mean, it looks really good. I am gonna get some Ninja logos and put onto it to where it's gonna be, the Ninja logo is gonna be red on the tank. But I know I'm no professional, but you know, I do the best work I can. And I would advise anybody, if they're going to work on their bike or if they're going to do anything with replacing anything, always look up a manual, go buy one, or there's even apps out there that gives you details and free manuals and everything for bikes. But until next time, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and also doing stuff in my next video. I'll be showing you how to do a really good helmet cam for your helmet. So if you ever want to go moto vlogging, but like I said, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and the words of a ninja, sayonara.